All right, thanks, guys. The Cavs take on the Pistons. 7 o'clock Eastern tip-off in Detroit. The Pistons open up the betting as the 7-point favorite, and the total at 223.5. And since those markets opened this one up, no real surprises here as the line moved upward. Right now, the Pistons are -8 against the spread, with the total actually sliding downward to 221 and a hook. Currently, the Pistons are 360 for some money line cash. That's a 75-cent move toward Detroit to win this one outright. And at the moment, 69% are still leaning toward the Pistons, while 57% is shaded toward the under. So if you like the Cavs in this one, I'd probably hang tight and see if you can catch another half a point or so. And if you're siding with Detroit in this one, can't say that I think your numbers are going to improve. May want to pull the trigger on that play right now. And of course, when it comes to the scoring, over bettors are loving the fact that this total has moved 2 whole points downward. All that aside, though, the Pistons are a perfect 3-0 straight up on the season thus far. But despite the fact Detroit's undefeated in the outright game, they have failed to cover in 2 out of those 3 aforementioned matchups. The Pistons also failed to cover in 4 out of their last 6 ball games dating back to last season. They're taking on a Cleveland squad who's covered 2 out of their last 4. The Cavs are also 2-0 ATS on the road, 2-0 ATS as the dogs, and obviously 2-0 against the spread as the official road underdog. Now, total-wise, Cleveland's gone 3-1 to the over in their 4 games for the season. The Cavs are also 2-0 to the over in their couple of games on the road. Meanwhile, on the other side, 2 out of Detroit's 3 ball games for the year also got over the total. They're also averaging 118 points of scoring per game as well. So with all that said and done, I do like the home faves to get the job done in this one. Give me the Pistons -7 and the over 221.5 in this one. And with that said, just want to welcome you to the show. Got some lines and personal leans out for Thursday's NBA slate of basketball games. But before we get into all of that, I just want to quickly remind you to check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage. And with a documented win percentage of 65% for my last 23 underdog plays on that website, you're costing yourself valuable information each and every day you're not subscribed. Memberships begin at just $1.99 per month. There's also plenty of free content there as well. So once again, please feel free to just quickly hit that pause button right now and open up your browser. All you got to do is type in patreon.com/BrockPage. It'll only take a few seconds. Link is in the description section below. And if you are a current patron of mine and you're currently watching this program right now, I simply cannot thank you enough. You most certainly make it all worth it. And with all that said and done, let's go ahead and jump right back into some more lines of personal leans. All starts Eastern Standard Time. And on deck, we've got Trailblazers, Magic, 7 o'clock Orlando. The Blazers open the betting as the 3.5-point favorite, and the total at 218 flat. And since those markets opened this one up, a little fade of the Blazers in the early going here. Portland's now -3 with the total sliding downward to 215 flat. Currently, Portland's $1.50 on the money line. That's a nickel fade of the Blazers on the money line as well. But at the moment, 68% of the spread consensus is back on Portland, while 64% is shaded toward the over. So if you like Portland to get the job done on the road, you're getting a really good number at 3 flat. You may want to pull the trigger on that action now, as I do not foresee that dipping down to 2.5 anytime soon. And if you like the Magic plus the points at home, you'll probably see that number creep back up to 3.5, although an Orlando moneyline play is worth $1.40 right now. The best price on the total right now is on the over as well. Over bettors are -102 on their plays at the moment themselves. So with all that aside, we are looking at a Portland squad who's 2-1 straight up for the season, successfully covering the number in 2 out of those 3 ball games. Portland's averaging 124 points of scoring per game, while also going 4-1 straight up in their last 5 games, taking on Orlando. The Magic on the other side, they're scoring just 96 points a game on their home court. And in addition to losing 4 out of their last 5 with Portland, like I just stated, the Magic have also failed to cover in 4 out of their last 5 contests with the Blazers as well. Now, total-wise, Portland's gone 3-0 to the over in their trio of ball games for the season. And in addition to scoring a ton of points on the offensive side of things, they find themselves allowing 117 points per contest as well. So with all that said and done, I got to lean toward the road faves in this one. Give me the Portland Trailblazers -3 and the over 215 in this one. Next game, Celtics OKC. 8 o'clock, Oklahoma City. The Thunder opened the betting as the 1.5-point favorite at home, and the total at 211 and a hook. And since those markets opened this one up, no real surprises here, folks, as we're seeing a lot of people take advantage of the Celtics catching a point and a half. Right now, we've got ourselves a good old-fashioned pick'em contest in OKC. Total also moved upward to an even 215. Currently, the Celtics are $1.10 for some moneyline cash, and at the moment, 64% are leaning toward the Celtics, while 68% are shaded toward the over. But despite taking most of the action in this one, this Boston squad has failed to cover in their last 3 straight ball games. And in addition to losing 2 out of their last 3 outright, Boston finds themselves scoring just 99 points a game and are winless against the spread in 5 attempts on the road. Now, when it comes to facing OKC, this Boston squad has struggled to get the job done there as well. The Celtics are just 4-11 straight up in their last 15 with OKC dating back a couple years. Boston's also lost 5 out of their last 7 games when playing on the road in OKC. And speaking of the Thunder, they've scored 120 points in their lone home game for the season. And like I just stated, they're 5-2 straight up in their last 7 games at home versus the Celtics. Now, total-wise, 3 out of Boston's 4 games thus far in the season all stayed under the total. Meanwhile, on the Thunder side, 2 out of their 3 games stayed under the total themselves. So with all that said and done, I'm going to lean toward the home team to pick up their first win of the season. Give me the OKC Thunder winning this one outright in the under 215 in this one. All right, next and final game for the show. It is going to be Nuggets at the Lakers, 10:30 Los Angeles. The Nuggets open the wagering as the 4-point favorite, and the total at a rotund 239. And since those markets opened this one up, we've actually seen a steady and consistent fade of Denver in the early going here. The Nuggets are now just minus 3.5 against the spread, with the total also moving downward to 237 and a hook. Currently, Denver's $1.65 on the money line. That's a nickel fade of Denver in the outright game as well. And at the moment, 55% are leaning Denver, while 61% is shaded toward the under. So if you like the Lakers in this one, you may want to hold off. I definitely foresee this number moving back to the original opening line of 4 by tip-off. And if you like Denver, I'll tell you what, man, what a good spot for you to be in right now. You can either lay the points or buy it down. You can lay the points and buy it down, but whatever you decide to do, you may want to do it quickly, because this will most likely end up being your best number in this spot here. And if you're an over-better in this matchup tonight, you might as well hold off too, as we're seeing this posted total do a bit of a nosedive here in the early wagering. But semantics aside, this Lakers team has been pretty bad to kick off the season here. 1-3 straight up. Failed to cover in 3 out of those 4 games. The Lakers are giving up 134 points a game at home and failed to cover in 7 out of their last 10 head-to-head matchups with Denver. Even worse, this Lakers squad, LeBron or not, has gone 0-5 straight up in their last 5 at the Staples Center, failing to cover in 4 out of those 5 contests. And historically, the Lakers have been playing the Nuggets pretty poorly over the past couple seasons, winners in just 5 of 21 head-to-head matchups with the Nuggets. Meanwhile, on the Denver side of things, a little bit different story, as they're a perfect 4-0 on the season, 4-0 against the point spread as well. Denver's holding their opponents to just 99 points game and are 10-1 straight up in their last 11, dating back to last season. And in addition to going 7-3 ATS in their last 10 in Los Angeles, the Nuggets have also successfully covered the number in 15 out of their last 21, taking on the Lakers. Now, total-wise, the total's gone over in 5 out of Denver's last 6 games on the road in Los Angeles. Meanwhile, on the Lakers side, they're 4-0 to the over themselves, 2-0 to the over in their couple of games at the Staples Center. So with all that said and done, looks like I'm going to be leaning toward another road fave in this one. Give me the Denver Nuggets -3 after buying the half a point, and the over 237.5 in this one. All right, folks, that is going to do it for me. But before I get out of here, I just want to quickly remind you to check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage. With a documented win percentage of 65% for my last 23 underdog plays on that website, you're costing yourself valuable information each and every day you're not subscribed. Memberships begin at just $1.99 per month. There's also plenty of free content there as well. So once again, please feel free to just quickly hit that pause button right now and open up your browser. all you got to do is type in patreon.com/BrockPage. It'll only take a few seconds. Link is in the description section below. And if you are a current patron of mine and you're currently watching this program right now, I simply cannot thank you enough. You most certainly make it all worth it. And most importantly, thank you for watching today's program. I really hope you enjoyed all this great free information. And please don't forget to check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage.